hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last. You know?
Yo, 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 yo. What's up, homies? Buddies, friends, pals. Zelda, Tomater, Kitten. Oh my God. Automator was first. Vex. Stuggalicious. JPC. 4C. Kurt. Banger. Kitten. BJT. Mr. Bobski. What's up, guys? How's it going, guys? So here we are. And I know we're not supposed to be here today, but like I was just sitting around and like I had cleaned up the house some and I got some things together and I was kind of like, hey, we could just fly some fake planes. And then I was gonna start with the Piper Seneca over in Arizona, but then I saw Mr. JPC creeping around on VATSIM. I didn't forget. I made an executive decision that I don't give a shit, Ibanez. That's what it is. That's what it is. Made an executive decision that I don't care, and I wanted to fly fake planes. So I got up, I cleaned up our bedroom, I got everything together, I cleaned up in here, I updated some things in the sim, I messed around, I was like, you know what, I'll do X-Plane, and then I was like, you know what, JPC's on, so let's make a little flight in the Vision Jet, because it's super chill and super easy, and we can go to Billy Bishop. We haven't been there in 1,500.6 years, and then we can hop over. I found a couple of cool little freewares for the X-Planes, and I want to fly the Piper Seneca again, so we'll do that. I also downloaded the little mist slider that I really like for X-Plane. Like, I got in there and messed with it this morning. It's a game changer in my opinion. So anyway, we'll do that. And then I don't know, man, like maybe we'll do something else. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll turn it off. Maybe, you know, super giggity boo. Thank you for the 2 months, man. Thank you for the 10 months, Mr. Bobski. Yeah, there's like a haze / bloom slider for X-Plane that you can get. It's a Lua script. It's great. But anyway, yeah, so I just figure we do this, fly till we get sick of it, turn it off when we want to, whatever we want to do, you know? World's our oyster, bro. And I already told the wife I'm going to stream. If she needs me, I'll step away. We can do whatever, because I don't, you know, this is super casual. We're just chilling. And I figured Vision Jet would be a cool place to start since it's kind of easy and chill. I'll show it to you, man. We're going to fly the Piper Seneca out in Arizona next in X-Plane. And I think it's a game changer, man. Like, I'm pleasantly surprised by, like, the difference it makes in X-Plane. So, like, you know when, like, the sun, like, if you spawn it, like, this morning, you spawn in at, like, Ocean Reef Club, for instance, in Florida, right? And the sun is rising, and it's just so, like, the bloom and the haze, and it's just so bright and crazy looking. You can just make all that go away, man. And make it look like, you know, it just looks a lot better, dude. I don't know. It's almost Rex Atmos Corey for X-Plane. Does that make sense? Is inbound to here, JPC? Bark at the moon. Bark at the moon. All right, let's log into the network then. I feel like JPC is trying to make me log into the network. Father's Game, what's up, man? 4C, what's up, man? Ashley, hello. Bark at the moon. Yeah, he can't tell me what to do, Ibanez. He can't tell me what to do anyway. Monday night, I can't. That's true. That's true. Druggy. I can't do it, man. I can't call him that. I can't call him that. I can't call him that. Okay? Like, I can't do it. Okay. Very good. Bam, ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Bark at the moon. Okay, how many gallons of fuel do we need? Do you guys know? I know. It's 189 gallons. So I'm going to go 2 hundo. Confirm. So I don't understand the fob sync. Is that... Oh, that's right. We got to use this stupid... That's right, man. I always forget this. We got to use this stupid thing. Cargo is 20 pounds. Because we're exec jet today, so we don't have, like, you know, we just got a briefcase. Yeah, Dresh, the Vision Jet. We're just having a little, I'm just having a little chill, like, thing, man. I don't know. King Air on short final. Do I have time for this? I don't have time for this, JPC. I don't have time for this guy, okay? I don't even know who he is. Oh, yeah, there he is. Well, I mean, we'll get the bird going, man. I mean, we got nothing else to do. God dang, boy, tell you what. I tell you what, we got nothing else to do. I don't know if you've seen or read, but I made my first flight in the Chally yesterday without dying or breaking the plane. Was awesome doing. Hey, you know, I see a lot of people getting into that Chally lately, guys. I see a lot of people getting into the Chally lately. I guess we need to call JPC because he's not going to give me an A-Cars. Dirty rat bastard. Let's look at his little dang old. Oh, you can't? Landing and departing runway 6. Advise you have Yankee. So is this Hudson Valley? Would you call it Hudson Valley? Let's look and see. Or would you call it Poughkeepsie? It does say Hudson Valley. Hudson Valley Regional. Hudson Valley. Yeah. But it would be Stewart Approach, would it not be? Yeah.
Jet Pilot Cinnamon said New York Approach.
No, I'm not going to call it that. This goes back to what I was saying. You can't make me. I know. So I was going to do Stewart today, but I was like, you know what, man? Like, this one is doper. This little freeware is cooler than that. So I was like, you know what? We'll just do this. Yeah, we're going to be on VATSIM and we'll be on multiplayer. So we're going to say New York Approach. Is this working? Is this thing on? Is this thing? We got to... You know what? We got to open up. See? I'm already forgetting shit. I love the Vision Jet, but I lovingly refer to it as the Fisher Price, my first jet. Yeah, Dresh, and it's kind of like... I don't know, man. I think I like it because I like the sounds. I like the sounds of it, man. It sounds good, you know? And see, I don't like that. I don't like them. I don't accept that it's slow. I don't accept that. I understand what people think, but I don't accept it. I refuse to accept it as slow. I just look at it as a certain class of plane. It is no slower nor faster than it's supposed to be. See what I'm saying? Like, it's no slower nor faster than it's supposed to be, than they made it to be. Sir Smoke. Okay. New York Approach. Good morning. This is Vision Jet November 81 Bravo Zulu. We're requesting IFR clearance to Toronto with Yankee on board.
November 81 Bravo Zulu, New York Approach. Good morning. You're cleared to the Billy Bishop Airport via the Duchess 8 departure. Fly runway heading. Radar vectors to weird, then as filed. Maintain 3000. Expect flight level 24010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency with me, squawk 1670.
Okay, cleared to the Toronto International Airport. The Duchess 8, radar vectors weird. Initial climb 3000. Expect 24010 minutes after departure. Squawk 1670. November 81 Bravo Zulu.
81 Bravo Zulu, read back direct advise, ready to taxi.
Alright. Yeah, whatever, BJT. Whatever, dude. I don't have to put up with your crap today. Not today. See? This is a very special day. It's a special day where I don't have to listen to you turds. How about that? I don't. 3023.
Hey, listen.
3,000 feet, 3023. Map. Full screener. That's what I want. Why is that not? Maybe it is. Okay. I didn't, Airbus. I didn't. I just turned it off. I just turned it off. I'd had enough. And I just decided not to do it. I don't know, man. The long hauls just haven't been like calling to me lately, man. I don't know why. I don't own the Aerostar, but I'm glad that you guys are interested in it. You have a turbo, you have a turboprop on that Vision Jet? Maybe. Just if CYTZ tower comes online, tell them you are medevac so you don't get denied landing. Sure. I don't really know, man. I just, well, anyway. So is this now going to be broken for me, this SPAD, like now that it's doing this LVAR update just randomly? No, okay. Yeah, Duchess 8. Okay, we're good. I think we're about ready to go here. Get our takeoff trim up here a little bit, because it's kind of a short runway, so we'll go 5. Okay, so it looks like we'll get Foxtrot Alpha 8. That's what it looks like. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. Okay. Anything else we need to do here? Oh, it went up to 9. Maybe because I pressed these buttons? Yeah. Hey, Jeffrey B. Yeah, we got a medevac, dude. Yeah. New York approach is November 81 Bravo Zulu looking for a taxi.
Precision Jet 81 Bravo Zulu, runway 6, taxi via Foxtrot Alpha.
All right, runway 6, Foxtrot Alpha 81 Bravo Zulu. Okay. Mr. JPC in the house for sure. Just want your extra time and your kiss. We've been doing a lot of GA, man. I've been really feeling the GA lately. A lot of good GA birds out there right now, man. It's not a starship? It looks like a starship. Ain't no particular. I'm gonna mute this. It's whatever I want it to be, Airbus. Yeah, thanks, bud. I like the supportiveness. Airbus is he's kind of like a he's kind of like one way and then he's like this. He's like this and then he's like that, and it's like he likes to
get 1 Bravo Zulu. Fly runway heading, wind 0107, gust 18. Runway 6, clear for takeoff.
runway heading runway 6 clear for takeoff, 81 Bravo Zulu. Nuh-uh. Can't. That violates HIPAA, Ibanez. Yep. All right, heading bugs off the nose. Let's roll. Boogity, 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 boys. Let's go flying. Positive rate gear up.
Jet 81 Bravo Zulu radar contact, altitude leaving.
1,000 feet, 81 Bravo Zulu.
81 Bravo Zulu, climb and maintain 6,000.
Up to 6,000, 81 Bravo Zulu.
Traffic. 6
Traffic.
o'clock. Low. Less than 1 mile.
Hey, Dyer, what's up, man? How are you, buddy? Welcome in. Lizard, 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 lizard. I know, and it's kitten. So like if we were on VATSIM, that would be extremely dope. I just knew it was a multiplayer traffic, so I didn't care about it. But if it was like on VATSIM and I didn't have...
Bravo Zulu, turn left turn direct to weird. Keep climb, maintain level 240.
left turn direct weird and up to 240 for Vision Jet November 81 Bravo Zulu. It does have auto throttle. Yep, I just engaged it. That's what I was doing. So it'll hit 165, climb 240, flight level change, VNav, auto throttle. She's a beast, man. She's a beast. And like the sound is good, dude. They did great on this thing, man.
Yeah, East 1 Bravo Zulu, New York Center's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, enjoy the ride.
Over to Unicom for November 81 Bravo Zulu. Thanks for the ATC, man. See ya.
Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for coming in today. Over to Unicom, boys. This thing makes me think of the Chally, a very... Yeah, I mean, you know, look, this is not the Chally, but, you know, it is cool, and it's easy. No spoilers, no reversers. Just brakes. Now, I believe it can land shorter. You can ask Ibanez. Ibanez is very familiar with this plane. It can land shorter than the TBM, pretty sure. A lot tinier, I think, though, man. Like it's TBM speed, right? Like it's not BizJet speeds, if that's what, you know. I'm pretty sure, man. Ask Ibanez. He knows all the stats. Or maybe it's takeoff shorter than the TBM. One of them. Yeah, citations, this is a different, that's why I say, man, you can't really call it slow, because it's not slow, in my opinion. It's just a different class of plane. It's not meant to be, you know? You okay with backseat gaming, as in giving you advice on the aircraft? To a degree, as long as it's not annoying, goat friend, like, you know, as long as you're not being like, you know, that kind of like thing. But if you got like constructive something, I don't mind. Ooh, to rule my world ain't no particular sign. This is the Asobo. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't click Toga. You're right. I never do. I'll do that next time. By the way, the Seneca is so much slow compared to the... Yeah, no, Gogpoo. Exactly. I think Gogpoo, that's like nail on the head right there, though, man. Like, you know, I think because I don't understand why, because it has a jet engine on it, people think it should be fast as all these other... But it's just not... It's as fast as it was ever supposed to be. Yeah, I think they did. I think this was like this is the Flight Effects Vision Jet. It's just made for 24, right? Like, I don't know how all that worked, Larry, to be honest with you. It's as fast as it was ever supposed to be, right? Like, it was, you know. Yeah, see, I don't know anything about the logistics of how it became an Asobo plane and not a, you know, like, I don't know how that happened. I will say it doesn't have the headset anymore. It doesn't have the GPU anymore, and I miss those things. I don't really need them. I mean, you can make do without them. I would like to have the headset. I don't know why you would take that out. Like, what would make it? I don't understand, but they did. Right, God poo. Exactly, man. It's like this is what it. This plane is what it was. It is what it is. It's not. Like I don't understand. I mean, what a sweet little like flight though, you know, like you don't have to, you know, you don't have to like, it is super chill, man. That is for sure, dude. She's back. Yeah, yeah. Cool little bird, man. Like you would be like, think about it. If somebody came to you and said, you want to go on a ride in my Vision Jet? We'll fly from where, you'd be like stoked, man. I can't wait for Chase Plane, bro. Y'all can keep Flow. I don't even care. Like whatever. I just want Chase Plane, man. There's a great jet for people that don't fly jets to learn before jumping into a flight deck. Like, yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Also, everyone's pocketbook is a different size. Sometimes you got to get what you can realistically afford. And if you can afford a Vision Jet, can't afford a Longitude, you're damn right. I'm buying. Yeah, exactly. No, I don't. I've never used FS Realistic. I use OpenSAM, Jarhead. But I use it to do all the jetways and stuff, right? I don't know. You would have to ask Automator. I think so. Really? Man, I'm the wrong person to ask about X-Plane, though, man. Like, I'm so newbie-ish with all of it. I don't know why it wouldn't be working. What, like, so are you saying, like, you can't get the jetways to work? Is that what you're saying? Do you have your beacon? A lot of it is based around your beacon light too. Like if your beacon light is on, it won't work. Sometimes you need to go in and open the dock and look at it and turn it off of automatic mode and use the manual. But a lot of it seems to be like when I can't get it to work, is based off the beacon light. Still remember. Try that, or pay attention to your beacon light. I mean, but it's in there. It's on your list of plugins and everything, Jarhead. So you can see it there, and you can open the little window that says automatic mode, manual mode, gate 1, whatever. You can do all that. Yeah, yeah. So then I bet you it's just your beacon light, man. It's very beacon light sensitive, it seems. So many messages all at the same time. My wife. Hold on. Did you see the settings I sent you, Jarhead, in Discord? I wasn't sure if you were the same Jarhead, so I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you know, Godpoo, yeah, that's kind of a point. Some of them that work and some of it doesn't. But I will say this, it seems to mostly work. I feel like most of the places that I go, they work. Most of the time. So let's make sure, though, that we did this right. So we go Wazi Caxel is what we want. Yeah, see, we don't want this.
Traffic, 6 o'clock.
Wazi Caxel.
1 mile.
Now my question is if Ibanez is still here. So when since I've put the ILS in this procedure, do I need to change this to FMS source and set the courses like you would in like a TBM or something? You know, I mean, I don't know like what plane, but like typically I would put this on heading mode, switch these to like localizers, set the localizer courses for the ILS I'm going to. Right, and so you're right. So if it's a default airport, then you shouldn't try to use SAM. Just use the regular docking method in the menu, 100%. But most of the time, I can find a way to get the jetway to work. There's only a few times where it just like doesn't work at all. They were just talking about that Father's game. Somebody literally just mentioned that. But no, I've never used FS Realistic, and Chase Plane doesn't work yet for 24. So you know, I don't know. So it could be that only time I get to check out Boozy Stream nowadays is to be West Florida Hospital or to finish silly early from work. I don't know what WFH is. What's up, Tim? How are you, buddy? Oh, work from home. I wouldn't know what that means. I've never been able to do that. I've never worked from home in my life.
Traffic, 5 o'clock. Low, 1 mile. Traffic,
Yeah, I've never used FS Realistic, man. Maybe I should.
1 mile.
You use FS Realistic? Ibanez. Lucky I know I don't want to listen to this song. I really don't want to listen to this one. Yeah, I'm not buying any of them really right now. The only thing I've ever thought, what else do people use FS Realistic for other than like that like shake effect when the plane lands on the ground? That's the only thing I've ever seen anybody use it for, it feels like. But I could be wrong. Sounds? Okay, yeah, see, I don't know. You only use it for the sea? I only see, it seems like that's all I've ever seen Ropenza use it. Ropenza is the one who I see use it most, I guess. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not against it, though. Like, if it comes out and people want it and it's cool and it looks cool, man, I want it. FS Realistic, Ashley. Oh my God, if you fly crazy, the pass scream, this is dope. What? I think I might be having a stroke, Airbus. Airbus, I might be having a stroke. I do want Chase Plane, but I'm probably going to use it 30% of the stuff it can do. So I want Chase Plane. I loved it in 2020. I have it for 2020. Somebody donated it to me, and I loved it. And I think I can't, and I don't care about flow, man. I can't think of anything that I necessarily have to have flow for. I would rather have chase plane than flow, my opinion. Yep, I would rather have chase plane than flow. I know. I knew you were gonna freak out about that. I knew you were. But like, I'm sorry, man. I just am. I just think that flow. What is flow giving me other than? I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe some of those widgets and stuff that would like. But how many of those are even gonna work in 2024? Like, we don't even know if they'll even, you know, like, I don't know how any of that works. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I like the cinema mode. I mean, I don't know about the X-plane camera. I don't know about all that, but like, what? I mean, I just think that I loved chase plane and I want it for 24 and I can't wait. And flow is just a user interface, Gogpoo. So instead of having this bar up top, it has like a wheel that you can open anywhere on the screen, and you have all these little widgets that can add to the sim, like sim brief, vat sim stuff. Yeah, exactly. I mean, camera angles. You got chase plane, you probably won't even use that, but yes. That like radio frequency thing, but I wonder how much of that stuff will work with the new flow and with the new sim. I mean, maybe it all works. Maybe none of it does. I don't know. This plane is easy mode though. Okay, I'm getting FS Realistic Plus and Chase Plane work together in one in-game UI panel. This looks dope. Adds vibrations to airframe, sounds, lots of cool things, and I'm only 3 minutes into the video. Yeah, see, so that's what it always is. That's what, I mean, that's what I think it's like, sounds and vibrations. That's, I mean, I don't know what else it does. Which one's useless, Gogpoo? The gambler down in John. I don't think any of it's useless. Backseat of a Greyhound bus. Pulling down highway. Does Canada use C-taps? I think they do. Yep, 1182. I hope you'll understand that I was born a rambling man. I was a gambler down in Georgia. Well, yeah, if you're not on MSFS, I don't know if you fly. Do you fly on MSFS? Yeah. So no, it's not going to do anything for you if you're just an X-plane. Nope. I agree with you, Ibanez, and the only reason I said what I said is because I just don't know how effective it's going to be in 24. I'm a little worried that it may not be as effective as we want it to be. That's all. Man, I still think I'd rather have chase plane. But we don't have to discuss this. We can have both, right? Like, it doesn't really matter. I mean, don't you feel like that kind of some of that stuff's a little bit silly though, Father's Game? I used the free Game Pass month, and I was like, MSFS 24 is okay, but for the price, meh. So I stayed with X-Plane Levy. Yeah, that's already out. Blue Tent Plus is already out. Yes, it's on right now. We have Blue Tent Plus on right now. I own Flow for 2020. Will it be free? Upgrade to 24? I don't know if it'll be free, but I think it'll be like $3. But I don't know. I was 8 years old when I realized CTAF is also used in Canada, Mexico, and Caribbean on VATSAM. I do know. Yes. So that is a fact, Jeffrey B. She's a beaut, man. What a little joy of a bird to fly, man, I think. If you're just looking for a nice chill flight that is TBM-ish, then you don't want to like work too hard, man, this is it, bro. Like, what does she not do that she should be doing? Yeah, with the, I would never, ever, no offense. I will never fly the X-Plane Vision Jet when this exists. Never. It ain't never gonna happen. There's absolutely no reason to torture yourself with that thing, man. No way. Auto throttle, G3000. I mean, it's just, the sounds are better. Just better, man. This is what it is. Hola!
Hola!
Hi, bud. Hi, Fixie. Paper, oh, night. Ugh. Gross. So it still begs to question what I was saying earlier, like gunning for an Airbus home cockpit or Boeing. I don't know. Airbus so far is what I would like, I think. And, you know, I think of that in terms of like, if my wife was ever to do this, what would she be easiest to learn how to do, you know? Right. So that's why I think Airbusy. Airbusy. Well, I agree with you though, Airbus. It's like, after getting back in that Zebo and that level up and everything, man, it kind of feels like I really, like, there's a reason why the 73, like I said the other day, I don't know if y'all were here, but it's like, it feels like the 737 is like the Duke of airliners. Like, it's got a perfect melding of ease and complication, enough to keep you engaged, but enough to like not make it so terrible, you know, like. So it's like a perfect melding of between, like, let's say the Mad Dog and the Airbus. Yeah, I posted that in the Discord this morning. Level Up's getting a whole update. But right now, I can't even get the wife to come in here and do anything. So, you know, she comes in here and she says she wants to do it, but then she never, like, shows up to do it, you know, so Maybe I should just not even worry about her and just do what I want anyway, right? Yeah, I mean, like... Then Mad Dog it is. No, I would never build a Mad Dog cockpit. Exactly, Father's Game. I'm gonna do me until she comes in here and at least does something. Because what it's gonna turn into, which this is also cool, but like, let's say I built a whole cockpit that like 2 people could fly in, right? Let's just say I did that. And she won't want to take the time to learn it, right? All she'll do is come in here and sit in the co-pilot seat and talk shit with you guys, and that would be it. And never learn anything, and then just be like that, you know? And I mean, I guess that's good enough, right? Like, I don't know what more, you know, but like, that's not really what the point would be. See, I knew fix somebody. What's wrong with that? Why would I build a whole other side of the cockpit just for her to come in and talk? Like, I might as well just build one half of the cockpit and then stick a freaking dinner chair next to me. Exactly, Father's Game. Exactly. The point is to learn and fly and be a part of the sim, not be a co-host of the stream. That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. Yeah, we can make fun of her neck hair. Hey. Hey. Whoa.
Ew, gross.
I like her neck hair. She can provide the place. See, and then it just turns into a big silly joke. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Bravo Juliet Tango said my wife will allow me to build a home cockpit as long as the cockpit looks like a new kitchen sink, and cabinets and cupboards and a countertop and isn't an Airbus or only but is actually just a new kitchen, not even a galley replica, but a kitchen. A home kitchen.
See, exactly, Airbus. Exactly. See, I don't know if I need to participate in any of that. I don't know about that. That doesn't sound like something I want to be a part of.
Ew, gross.
She's got bad complexion too, bro. Like, too much sugar. Yeah, someone. This looks great. Ship it. Send it. Mm-hmm. Ibanez, this, I don't know if you know this or not, but this is a stream and we have to be entertaining, and this just adds to the funny joke, okay? If you really want to know, all right? We take it away, then we don't get to make fun of her neck hair anymore, and then that ends, and then the joke is over, okay? See how that works? I'll let you in on the secret, okay? I want Eddie too. I want Eddie too. The God friends told me Eddie's not coming. Yes, they are, Ibanez. Yes, they are. When you're not creative like me and you come up with a joke, you got to stick with it. You ride that shit till the wheels fall off, okay? That's how this works. Oh, like... Big sad, Zelda. Right, exactly, Fixie. See, see? 10's here for the neck hair. God, why haven't you changed the model yet? Jeez. Tell you, man. Baines cam. You don't love me. I bet if you came at the wife and make it a competition, she will get in the seat. Trick is knowing what your wife hates, mind folding clothes. So that's the thing. Here's part of like what she wants, Father's Game. Is like she came in here the other day and she wants me to do this with her on stream, right? Like, and I'm okay with that, but I think, in my opinion, for my own sanity, it would be best to like at least come sit in here and fly a fake plane around Pensacola Airport at least one time before I turn it on the stream. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Like, can you just sit down here and show that you have some kind of interest in something other than just the stream part of it? Yeah, she wants to dogpile me with the yeah. It wants, and it's going to be boozy abuse day every time we turn it on. I'm not doing that. Like, I'm okay with being abused, but like, it's, you know, like, what are we doing? No, sirree, Bob. Nope. See, is that boozy bashing day? That's what we'll call it, boozy bashing day. But it'll be every day, right? It won't be. There'll never be a day when it's not boozy bashing day. I disagree, Frankie. I disagree. Yeah. It's not fun. Nope. Make it happen. No, sir. I'm not doing it. Y'all can't make me. I'm not doing it. No, sir. That has to be an auto ATC or something, man. There ain't no freaking way. What the reason is? Yeah, it is. I'm not descending to 11,000 right now. I don't want to. They can't make me. Why would I want to do that? Maybe I should. No. I'm gonna stick with what the plane wants me to do, man. Are you hot? It should be pretty chilly out here, bro. Like, the outside air temperature is like 40 degrees, bro. Like, life is good. She supports my sim habits and she stays clear of the sim pit and the man cave. How do I do that? 75 degrees. See? What? Perfect. It's perfect. You're freezing me out of here. No, sir.
Ew, gross.
Yeah, so the wife totally supports my sim habits, bro, and she supports my stream habits, and she lets me do this. That's why I'm here so much. That's why I fly so much, and I love her to death and all that. But like, as far as her joining me in this kitten caboodle, it's got to be my way. I guess that's a little harsh. Maybe not my way, but it's got to be. She's got to show some kind of like. How did you call me? What? Oh, kitten. Okay. I agree with you, BJT. I agree with you. I'm 44 years old, almost 45 years old. I have matured into knowing that, like, here's my thing. I would love for her to join in with me and do this once a month. You know, have a monthly me and her fly fake planes type of thing. But what I don't want it to be is this where she's just somebody sitting in here like, we're flying fake planes. Do you want to know how to do it or not? You know, like... But then again, maybe just getting her in here would get her into it. So there's also that. Kit and caboodle. Dresh, thank you for the follow. USPSA Jose, thank you for the follow, buds. Thanks, guys. %, BJT, 100%. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't mind doing it, and I think it's cool, and I want to do it, and I want her to be a part of it and all that, but it's got to be like... I don't know. But that she'll never be in here all the time, man. This is not her thing. You know what I mean? Like, I can guarantee you that right now off the top. She will never. This is not her, like, exactly. Automator, like. You know, that's funny you mentioned that continuous ignition. And so that's what I challenge anybody. And I've asked my wife this. It's like, what is your hobby? You know, like, what is your hobby? And most of the time they can't answer it. You know, they can't answer it because it's shopping or that's not a hobby. Like, shopping is not a hobby. Like, what are you into? What is it that you like to do? Like, they just don't have them, man. Like, most women don't have them that I come across, you know, like, so it's like, why don't you have a hobby? Like, well, I don't have any of my own. She's got way more friends than me, and she's way more popular than I am. Like, I don't have any friends other than you guys and, like, you know, one or two dudes or whatever, man. She's got a ton of friends and they hang out, but, like, what's the hobby part of it? You know, like, what do you drinking beers with your friends? That's not a hobby. Like, you know, shopping is not a hobby. Like, you know, none of those things are hobbies. You know, you don't. Snow Tier, what's up, man? Yeah, we're doing a little Vision Jet. One of the best default planes in this simulator, for sure. So mine doesn't, that's the one thing I'll say, Lair Bear. Mine does not get pissed when I do this. Like, she supports me. She is fully supportive of this streaming thing and doing all that, man. But, like, you know, so I can't hate on that part of it at all. That's what I'm saying, Father's Game. Like, if she wants to come in here, I'll pull up a little seat right here and I'll sit next to her and I'll be as nice as I can about it and show her how to do it and all that stuff. But I'm not doing this just so that we can come on here and have a circus on the stream, man, for lack of a better way to put it. I'm good on that. So see, Jeffrey B's wife has hobbies, apparently. She's like an actor and does all that stuff. Yeah, so like, you know. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh, I got it for MSFS 2020 when it was paid. I have a whole NeoFly campaign going for it. Are there boozy and a budgie smuggler, Kurt? No, I don't. I've never. You don't want to see. You don't want to see me in a budgie smuggler. See, and I support that. So, snow tier, like this is it's really good in 24, man. Like it's good in both though. Yeah, banana hammock, budgie smuggler. I'm not. Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't. You know, careful what you wish for, bro. I do need to do that, but I want to do it off stream first. I don't want to do it right now. But I do need to do. I do need to do it. 24 hates you. 24 runs better for me than 2020 ever did. I do need to do it though. I agree. Man, I think it's the sounds that I love the way this thing sounds, bro. That little like, you said Boris made these sounds? I don't know why that surprises me, but it's a vibe, man. Cool plane to fly, man. Cool plane to fly. Like, the cool part about it is, like, it does what it's supposed to do, you know? And that's all I've ever asked from any of these planes is that it VNAV up, VNAV down, auto throttles, you know, does what it's, you know? That's all I can ever ask. What GPU and CPU do you have, Snow Tier? Just curious. Don't shed no tears. Oh, woman, no cry. Don't shed no tears. I actually feel like my 24 is the only thing I could really complain about it is that sometimes it just has these really strange frame drops that I don't understand. Like, so we can just be cruising along at 80, right? And all of a sudden it just will drop down into the 40s, and like for no reason. You could be literally sitting at a GA airport in the middle of nowhere and it just drops off, and I don't know why it does that. Like, how do we lose 50% of our frames just sitting there? I don't understand what's happening. I've almost got my main thread back to stable in SU3, but SU4 I'm so damn smooth last week. Yeah, I'm not in SU4. I was getting 80 frames a second in SU3 in the A350 this morning at Atlanta Airport. Now it wasn't a big VATSIM environment. There wasn't a bunch of people, but I was getting 80 frames a second in Atlanta. I am also excited for the night lighting update because y'all know I love flying at night. Three minutes till Toddzilla. Yeah, I love flying at night. So 9th gen i9, so that's like what, the 9900K? Like, yeah, so yeah, you might struggle a little bit, but still think it would work. I mean, like, if you own 24 Snow Tier, we could probably get in a Discord and kind of like get it to a playable state. But yeah, you're right. You are on the lower end. But I would say that I think that if you can get 2020 to work, then 24 should work. That's because of the VRAM. The VRAM is extremely high in this, but I still think we could get it to work. I don't know, Stuggy. Don't know. I'm scared. Like, I'm scared to move from SU. I don't like going to these new betas and stuff, man. It's scary to me. I'm not doing a prediction today, man. I don't feel like it. Did you change your... What is going on? I hope that happens. I hope that happens. So we're getting close to Toddzilla here. 124. I don't have any, like, do we have any, like, restrictions here that I'm not missing? I don't know why it wanted me to descend to 11,000 feet. I'm just going to trust this thing's. Yeah, totally do it, Snow Tier. Like, yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, if you don't already have 24, you know, why you might as well just stick with what you got, you know? Don't go out and buy it is what I'm saying. But like, if you own it, you already own it. I mean, we could probably get it set up to where it works is what I was saying. I could do the same thing I did with Demo. Like, we sat at London and I kind of gave him some settings and we walked through it, and his 2024 works. I can't wait for that Black Square Bonanza, bro. That thing won't come soon enough. Oh yeah, totally, man. Hit me up. I'm down to do it. We can figure it out. I'm sure we can figure out how to make it work. There's Toddzilla right there. See, and she does exactly what she's supposed to do. So yeah, y'all, you know, I understand that this plane is not real complicated or anything, man, but this does what it's supposed to do, man. I'm into this. I'll tell you, man, and it really is. It's a nice operating plane, man. Everything seems to work as designed. Like, I guess my thing with this is, like, if you're into the Vision Jet and you like the Vision Jet, like, what more could you ask for out of this in the sim? Really just isn't anything. Like, it works perfectly.
Traffic, 12 o'clock. High, less than 1 mile.
It's giving us, it wants to tell me that Astolfo's right there. I would like the headset. You're right. That would be dope. I don't know why they took that out. Like, I don't need the GPU so much, but like, why can't it have that? Like, I don't understand. Why did they have to take that out, you know? Good song. Yeah, I think you can fly the 2020 Vision Jet in 24 and have no issue, kitten. Like, I think you can do that. Those will both be on VATSIM, obviously, Ibanez. I guess. I don't think I've ever listened to the Tim Reynolds album. I think it works, but I don't think it's accurate, Snow Tier. Like, Asobo has their own weather, so yeah, I mean, like, I think if you use Asobo's radar, like, it does work, but I don't know. But I don't know what I want to do after that Piper Seneca flight, Ibanez. I don't. Might end the stream, or I might find something else to do. I don't really know. Oh shit. Yeah. We could do Atlanta to Nashville in a Delta Mad Dog. I did get all of my Japan Mad Dog liveries updated and working this morning for our Japan flight Saturday. We're going to do Sendai to that new, I don't know how to say it, airport in Japan. And then the next day we're going to do Dookie in Japan. I see folks having issues with 2024. I don't know. This is the 2024 Vision Jet. It works fine. I don't know. They like their Dookie more than most people. Yeah, I don't know why they would. Does the weather? Oh, okay, sorry. I'm going back and reading. Look, I'm not going to sit here and be racist. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find the name of it, okay? Romeo, Juliet, Foxtrot, Romeo. Kitakyushu Airport. Kitakyushu. Probably not. Probably not. I'll probably be watching Black Rabbit with the wife. We've been watching that. We have one episode left. Exactly. I mean, I agree. Okay, Stuggy, I'll definitely check it out. I'm a big Dave fan.
Bravo Juliet Tango said Kitakyushu Airport.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Kitakyushu. 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 Just like I said. Yep. Is that Piaggio thing? Snow tier? Oh, it's definitely worth getting. I don't own it. I don't own it. Nobody around out here, so. That's Niagara Falls right there, isn't it?
Traffic. 4 o'clock. High. 1 mile.
I wonder if Jeppeson's ever going to update his Niagara Fall add-on. Anybody heard anything about that? Because that was really dope. Probably not. Billy Bishop traffic. This is Medivac Vision Jet November 81 Bravo Zulu. We're descending through 11,000. We'll be coming in the ILS for runway 8 for your full stop. Billy Bishop. It's a really small stretcher, Ibanez. It's a really small stretcher. We got a dead mouse on board. We're a pet medevac. See, I mean, if we're gonna pretend, we can just make up anything we want. See? It's not dead. He's got a broke back. He's a broke back mouse, if you know what I'm saying. He's going to be used for experimentation purposes, Ibanez. He's a mouse. See, this is... That is kind of silly. It's kind of silly. It's kind of silly. Oh, I'm sure there's pet medevac. Have you been to the United States? Like half of these white females, bro, their pets are more important to them than humans. Oh, I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? Did I say that out loud? I probably shouldn't have said that. Canceled. Not my sparkles. Like, so, like, for instance, my wife, right? Like, I like to watch nature shows, right? Yeah, Karen's Chihuahua is better health. Exactly, Snow Tier. I like to watch nature shows, right? Like, I'm a big fan of it. I grew up with it. My grandparents, we watched, you know, like National Geographic and stuff like that. Like, if it's furry and cute or feathery and cute, she, like, will refuse to watch anything because they might die and get killed. But if it's like a chicken or it's like a fish or something that she doesn't recognize as cute and cuddly, she doesn't give a shit. She'll sit there and watch it die all the day. It's all fine. It's totally fine for baby fish to get eaten by other big fish, but it's not okay for baby antelopes to get eaten by lions. That's not okay. I agree, kitten. Chicken and fish should get treated the same. I'm advocating for equal cuteness rights. Like, you can't determine that one thing is okay to watch die, but the other one's not. I'm just saying. Dude, hey, speaking of bushy and black, Kurt, I was going to fly the Beaver today, but the weather up there is terrible. Right. I agree. I'm talking about plane continuous ignition, BJT. We're talking about a plane. Man, I had a little neck pain myself, bro. A little back pain, man. I think I'd be sitting in here with you guys too much. Is what it is. You should go touch grass. I shaved today. Look it. Look, baby smooth. Shaved today. Mm-hmm. I agree, Snow's here. I mean, what's more important? You gotta have priorities, you know? You gotta have priorities in your life sometimes. What's more important? Look at the city over there. We got the Samsung thing too that I've had for 7,000 years. Look at it. Would you just look at it? Right, yeah, I can touch the grass. Right. Virtual grass. Look at her like slowing down and getting the altitude and all the stuff, man. Oh, it's Toronto. It's Toronto. Toronto. Love it, Snow Tier. I love it. I absolutely love it. I don't know if it works in 24 or not either. It is something I need to do, man. I really need to hit up Conterific and see if Conti wants to do a shared cockpit Chally flight, shared co-stream cockpit Challenger extravaganza. Well, I don't know how that would play out. He's so much better at it than I am. I'd probably just end up there being like my wife, sitting there being a rodeo clown. For every plane, Ibanez? What plane? Oh, for the Duke? I didn't know that either. He'd be fun. I'm sure. Spoiled. I've been saying that, man. We're spoiled ass rotten. And then we sit in here and like, you know how we are, man. It's our human condition, man. Like they've given, like whatever the powers, Jesus or whoever you follow, man, has given us this affliction where like we can't be happy with anything. You know what I mean? Like it's a problem, bro. It's a problem. All right, let's heading mode ourselves around. Exactly, Ibanez. Exactly, man. You may be starting to stream soon. Hey, you know, more support to anybody that wants to stream, man. I'll be there as much as I can be there to any of y'all. I know sometimes I think there's people who probably think Boozy never comes to my stream or whatever, man. But like I'm in these streams as much as I can be, and I'll be there to support you too, man. If nothing else, I'll be there as a viewer, just chilling in the background, which I do a lot. A lot. I think I'm going to take over this auto throttle here. Manual speed. There we go. Billy Bishop traffic. This is Medevac Vision Jet, November 81 Bravo Zulu. We're about 15 miles to the southwest of the field. We'll be coming in on runway 8, ILS 8 for a full stop, Billy Bishop. You know, I just think we can't ever be happy with anything, Father's Game. You know, it's like we can't ever just be happy with anything. We always got to have some kind of like reason why we're not happy about something, or like, you know, like COD, for instance, Call of Duty. There's a lot of problems with Call of Duty and everything, man. But those dudes can't win, bro. They cannot win. It does not matter what they do. People, and I think that leads developers like them to just be like, well, to hell with it. I'll just do whatever I want. You know, like, because these dudes are never going to be happy no matter what. And that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. You know, and I will say this, Zelda, you need to do you for that. But just remember, man, this is your life, man. You know what I mean? Like, and so, you know, you got to enjoy yourself sometimes, man. You only get once. You only get one go around at this. That's right. How many emails you sent? That's exactly right. Will she just grab the Loke way out here like this? So she's not even taking approach mode right there. I don't know if like maybe I need to turn on the approach. There we go. There she goes. Perfect. Nope, it's fine. I just had to hit to activate the vectors. Now we're good. We're on the localizer perfectly. You load the approach, but then you got to activate it when you get here to do the vectors to final. At least that's how it just worked. Billy Bishop traffic. This is Medevac November 81 Bravo Zulu. We are about 15 miles fully established on the localizer for 08 Billy Bishop. What a beaut. What a freaking beaut. I'm lucky enough in my life situation though, like for Father's Game and for what we were talking about is like, you know, that I'm able to like come in here and enjoy myself a lot, man. And that's a good thing because, you know, at the end of the day, man, I'm not getting any younger, and you know, yeah, I'm 44. I'm about to be 45 years old, man. And at the end of the day, man, I have put in 25 years worth of like 12 to 15 years worth of hard labor working on cars. I've put in the last 10 to 12 years of lifting patients and such, man. And like, you know, hey, man, it's, does that say Flaps Ice?
Traffic. 6 o'clock.
It does.
Low. Less than 1 mile.
What do I do with that? Oh, it's a bug? There's the... So yeah, man, I'm trying to take a little time for myself and do a little bit of time for myself, you know? Like... And that's okay. Yeah, approach is dope out here though, man. PP420. Oh, private pilot. What's up, man? I was like, so there's just, that's a bug? That's weird. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I mean, you know. A bug in. So I can turn off the icing and it'll go away. Like if I IPS stall and offset reset button. Where is that? I don't even know where the IPS stall and offset reset button is. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm good. We did this the other day when I was in here fiddle fucking around with something. We're too close to the... We'll figure it out next time. Me in here touch screen and buttons, missing the whole ass approach. Shattermage, what's up, man? Look how good that looks, dudes. She's sensitive, though. She's really sensitive on this side of things. A little sensitive.
500.
Yeah, Samsung. Yep.
Minimum.
You know what? I bought this Samsung like 2 years ago. I bet I haven't been back to see it since. Isn't that wild? Billy Bishop traffic, Medevac, Vision Jet, November 81 Bravo Zulu, down and clear, runway 8. Billy Bishop. Thank you, Panzer. There's a little GA section down here too. We're going to park it at. One day I'll buy the Fly Sim J Sim Fly Dash 8 for X-Plane, and we'll fly here in X-Plane. And we'll do a real, like, turboprop dash Doomaflitchy thing here. I said one day, one day. Yeah, super chill, man. Super chill. Oh, you know what? Forgot about that. That's not gonna be no. I already spent $150 on that freaking Piper Seneca. Okay? I mean, technically, but so the Seneca was 38 bucks, but I had to buy the TDS for X-Plane, Ibanez. I had to. Okay? I had to. I had to. No, I had to. I didn't say I wouldn't buy it. I never said I wouldn't buy it. Never did I say that. I've wanted it since I got the Beaver. And I didn't have it for the Beaver, and I wanted it for the Beaver, and then I didn't have it, and I felt like it was deterring me from flying the Beaver because I didn't have it and I wanted it. And so then I got the Piper and I was like, I gotta have it. I had it, 100% had to, man. 100%. Yeah, we're on a sim spending freeze right now, continuous ignition. A full-on freeze. What was that? Is that like me touching this? This is where they come and pick up the mouse stretchers. Boom, 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 boom. Get Sparkles out of the backseat. Yeah, we got to get Karen's Chihuahua out of here. She's come to Toronto for her, for her treatment. It is known. My man been watching too much Game of Thrones, bro. Ah, beautiful, man. Beautiful. It's in the deep wound. Carding Demon, what's up, mean? Can we come out here and put these back on? Yeah, we can. Hell yeah. Hit her with the doom doom. Ooh, ooh. What a beaut, man. Seems good. Yeah. I was trying to say. I've been trying to say it. Let's see if we can get a nice little... I need to make Kitten go away. We can get a nice little screenshot here. Why did it close me in here? Front intake cover's in there. Oh, it's gonna do it every time I go back in the plane, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Awesome, man. So you can't, I know y'all can't see, but some of it is like hanging off the sides. Uh-oh. Oh, God damn it. Kitten just flying this MD-11 all around the world. Awesome, guys. Thanks for coming out and flying, Kitten. I'm waiting for them to update it. Yeah, Kitten is Astolfo, yes. Took me a while to figure that out, too. And I wrote down this song. See, I'm not saying that the clues weren't obvious, Kitten, but the point is when you're not looking for it, like, why would I be looking for it? Why would I be even looking to figure out who, you know, like I'm not looking for these clues. It's like chasing something you don't know you're chasing, you know? Help me make a statement. That's why whenever, because you said the same thing to me. You should have known or whatever. It's like, but I'm not looking for it. For which simulator? All of them? I think Jeffrey Beef can make liveries for X-Plane, but I doubt he does it for MSFS. And I think 24 is like difficult to make them for. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but. To an easy time. My back turned towards the sun. Did I say it's Cottonwood? Is that the name of this airport that we're going to? I forgot. Thought would never end. Yes, Cottonwood. I wish somebody would make more liveries for this Piper. Does seem that way, doesn't it? I mean, I know this is a newer-ish plane, and maybe that's why it's a little bit lacking in livery department, right? Isn't this like a newer-ish plane? I don't know. Maybe there's liveries for it that I don't even know about. But it feels like the only ones I can use are the ones that are on their store, and that's it. It's okay. But I haven't like looked at it, you know, I haven't like looked into it very much, so. Will it even take a P-52 like that? Let's see. Oh no, it's gonna give me a K. All right, that works. Blaze of fire. Got to do, baby. That was a cool little flight though, right? I mean, chill, easy, fun, relaxing. When I'm thirsty. Okay. It's so tasty. Oh, it's got a little departure out of here and everything. Would have never thunk it. I guess none of these really matter, so we'll just choose one. That's all there is. I also get the feeling that like most of the people who do X-Plane are like in Europe, man. They're like European. So like the content seems to be very European heavy. Does that make sense? Like a lot of the airports and such. It is flight sim, period. You're right. Right. 100%. I agree. I don't think it's that Europe is more interesting. I just think that, well, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to. I think Europeans are definitely more into flight sim than Americans are for all kinds of reasons. See now. I tell you, man, I find it so weird that I went away. Like so I used to be able to boot up the Microsoft and it would change to my Stream Deck profile on Microsoft. I could boot up X-Plane, it would change to the X-Plane one. If I boot up DCS, it would change to that one. Now it just seems like I went on that cruise and came back and it's just broken. Like, and it never fit. I don't know what has happened, but it's just like not ever going to work again. I don't know. It's just like, how did that happen though? Like what happened? So this is the settings. So like, I want to show you guys this. The haze adjustment thing. I don't know what the default is. These are the settings that I kind of like. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna take a picture of that just in case. I think I took a picture of the default. No, I didn't. But like, it's like way up here. Like this is what X-Plane kind of looks like default-ish. I don't remember what the default settings are, but this is kind of like what it looks like default, right? Like it has this really wild, bloomy. Yeah, I know. Okay, they're just sliders. You should be taking more into like what we're looking at, you know, rather than the slider. But this is like, yeah, it just has this wild, like blown out looking whatever, man. I don't know. I don't like it, and I think it looks bad. And so you can literally go in here and just slider it down, and like, so 1.1 is what I kind of like. I mean, and you can probably adjust to whatever you want more or less of, you know, but I'm like too old to even read it. 2.0 on this one, and 1.5. And that looks more like, I don't know. A bloom adjustment, you probably don't have that one. Yeah, new version. Yep. See, that to me looks like realistic-ish. I don't know, man. I'm no pilot or anything, but that looks, it doesn't have that wild, blown out, like sun going, you know, like that. This looks a lot better to me. So I'm doing the VATSIM onboarding right now, and I have a question. It may be covered, and I'm just missing it. However, if I am mid-flight and I have a real-life interruption that will now not allow me to return quickly, what, if any, repercussions are there? There are no repercussions. It does go by live weather data. Yeah. I guess I don't understand that question, Defiant Prawn. Like, it's just more like Rex Atmos is what I'm saying. Like you know, it's like a way to adjust the mist and the blown out look of the sun and stuff like that is all. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know. I think so, Father's Game. Treating somebody right. I'm sure there's a million things that it can depend on, you know, but I just think that blown out sun looks crazy to me, man. That's more like what I'm talking about. It's not really like the haze on the horizon could be whatever, man. But that, like, when you turn and you look at that sun, man, and you can't see half of the screen because the sun is that. Like, I've been around the world doing all kinds of stuff, and I've never seen the sun feel like that in all kinds of situations. And I'm just basing it off of like my life, you know, like. Seems a little extreme. $57 gallons is what we need for this flight. At least that's what this says. So we'll go with 30 and 30. Yeah, do whatever you want. I'm just going to fly it because I like to do the IFR, man. It's just easy for me to file IFR and follow, you know, nobody's gonna be out here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You do you, boo boo, you know. Totally. 1, 2, 3, 4 passengers, 220 pounds. We're good on all of that stuff. All that looks good right there. I bought it from their website, but I got it for half off. Because I had already bought the one for 2020. I read some of the manual. I've read parts of the manual. I have not read every word of the manual. Yeah, it was $7 for me. See, now I have access to those breakers. They weren't there yesterday. Like every time when I would hover over these. See, now it's gone. I like that. I don't want that freaking heater up there, man. There we go. I like that. I like that. All right. Beacon on. Nav lights on. Let's see if we can start this bird. Yeah, I'll want it in winter, but I don't want it right. I don't want it right now. I might drown it. I might drown it. That's possible. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. Let's just see if we can even, if I can even do this. It seems so quiet. Do we have the... Okay. Damn, that's quiet. Yeah, but then I have trouble. It hangs in front of the thing. It's hard to like... Will it let you interact with those? I never thought about that. Did I forget something? What am I forgetting here? Fuel is on. Fuel is in the tanks. Battery is on. There she is. There she is, boys. You can actually hear the primer. Bloody lovely. Let's look at charts here, see if there is a CTAF for this airport. Yep, 1227. We're already on it. Dope. $3021. I don't know.
Toss.
Anybody
System
has
test
this
okay.
G5? Anybody know how you can switch this? I haven't messed with it enough to like. I don't want it to go up in tens. Is there like a way to switch it to where it will go up in hundreds or thousands? One in MSFS doesn't go up. Really? Okay, so let's see. See, it's all tens. I don't know. It's brand new to me, so I'm a little new at it, so I don't really know like what 7,000 feet is what it gave me. Dial up simulator. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan, Kurt. Big, big, big fan. This says runway 12. All right. Maybe 11 is 12 or something? Am I missing something here? Yeah, they must have changed it. I don't think I did. I must not have.
Fat Cat Tubby Bottom said my friend really wanted a first edition Monopoly board game. He found one person that had it. He offered a trade for any board game in his collection. They made a deal, but it cost him his life.
I can't with you right now, Fat Cat Tubby Bottoms. I cannot. I can't do it. I can't do it. I didn't get an auto ATC or anything, man. So, like, I didn't get a squawk or nothing. How are you, Fat Cat Toby Bottom? Perfect. I'm doing really well, man. Kind of wondering what all I've forgotten here, though. Whoa, what have I forgotten? I think we're good to go, man. Taxi lights on. Cottonwood traffic This is Seneca, November 81 Bravo Zulu. We're at the GA ramp. We're going to taxi down, well, didn't really have it. Alpha, I guess. Cottonwood. For departure on, I guess I'll say on departure on 3-2. Yeah, so that was what I was whinging about earlier, Kurt. Was like I want more liveries for this thing. It feels like this is the only cool one, and there's a bunch of European registration ones available. But I want like my own, like, you know, I want more. But I haven't had a chance to really look for it either. Like there may be some that I don't know about. No, I just want like more that are kind of like this. You know what I mean? They're kind of like Nito, like it really would be in the real world, you know, like that kind of thing. Like, which there might be some, I don't know. Like I haven't really looked. But if you want to make a boozy livery, I can do that too. We can do that too. I mean, I'm down. Let's get a flap in. Oh, we almost overshot our little turn here. Oh man. Like, how about this? How about this? You make one of these like this, but it's pink. Right? Like this, but pink. But no flowers. Well, that's what it gave me for departure, Ibanez. Be all right. I got variable at 4 knots. Yeah, I'm good on the flowers. Hey, look, but you depart whatever runway you want to, okay? 3-2 is what they gave me on sim brief, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm a slave to the sim brief, okay? Yeah. I'm not too proud to wear pink or fly pink or any of that. Like, I'm a big pink fan. I like most things that are pink. But I can do without the flowers. Hey, what are you flying, Mr. Ibanez? Landing lights on. Strobe lights on. Did you say you're lining up or are you taxiing? Okay. Dookie Duke? Okay, you'll be way faster than me then, or should be. Cottonwood traffic, November 81 Bravo Zulu, lining up for departure, runway 32, Cottonwood. Yeah, and you got that regular Duke too. You flying the regular one? The regular Degala? All right, all the stuff is on. I like the Grand as well. We'll trim back a little bit. My trim doesn't really work. See how slow it is when I turn it like that? Like, I need to fix that some kind of way. Oh, MRSA. Yikes. All right, what else do we need to do here, guys? Anything?
Cover traffic, Duke 0, Bravo Alpha. We're going to be holding short running 14 for the slow Seneca departure. Cottonwood.
Cottonwood traffic, Seneca 81 Bravo Zulu on the roll, 3-2, Cottonwood. Is that even working? That's 80 knots. We could probably rotate. Boogity, 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 boys. Let's go flying. Gear up. It was a little loud. So yeah, we definitely gotta get like a trim that's working here, man, because otherwise I'm gonna die one day with that.
Going traffic 2-0 Bravo Alpha. We're going to be lining up runway 14 for departure. Cottonwood.
Cottonwood traffic, Piper Seneca, 81 Bravo Zulu. We're turning back down to the southwest. We'll be climbing through 4,500 Cottonwood.
Cottonwood traffic Duke 0 Bravo Alpha. We will be on the roll runway 14. We'll be
Taxi lights off,
straight
landing
out,
lights off.
Departing the airport in the area out to the southeast. Cottonwood.
You like those balloons? Don't look too close though. Pull this RPM back a little bit. And this manifold pressure back a little bit. We'll keep it a little high for the climb, but we're climbing 900 feet a minute. We'll go up to 1,000 feet a minute. We're on the nav. We're on the climb. Everything looking good, or pretty good. Let's pull these flaps up. Get the music going. In the middle of the night. What a beaut. You should be right out here somewhere. Why for art thou I do not see you? I don't see you. You're out there somewhere though, I know. A color card? I don't guess so, Jeffrey. I don't guess I have a color card. I see you on Navigraph. .9 miles.
Cottonwood traffic, Duke 0 Bravo Alpha. We're about 7 miles southeast of the airport now, and it's going to be last call will be over to Unicom. Cottonwood, see you.
Cottonwood traffic, this is Seneca 81 Bravo Zulu. We're 7,000 feet climbing out to the southwest. Be our last call, Cottonwood. See ya. Okay. 2,400, so we want 31.6 and 2,400 RPM. Which is about right there. Style blows your mind. Clearing my throat. Could probably go direct PXR is what I'm probably gonna do. Maybe we should have, maybe we should climb. I feel like I need to stand up for a minute. Yeah, this thing's a beaut though, Kurt. Ah! It only gave me 7,000 feet, bros. What did it give you? Black out. Don't point like icicles. I might have to climb a little bit, man. Up to 9,000, maybe. Thanks for the giant emo, bro. It's got a little... D LPs. Yeah, bro? You mean this? Yep, sure does. But I'm also looking at this chart right here, and the 7 and the 2 are the numbers. So I think 9,000 will be good. I don't want to be at 7,000. Even though I think we're fine, and I can use my eyeballs and I can see. Urge. Right now I'm climbing, so my ground speed's only 130. But I'm sure it'll be like 150. It's Comanche speed. It's Comanche speed, pretty much. Old orange. I think I'm gonna have to read the manual on this thing, because it won't even grab the altitude. And it's probably something I'm doing wrong, you know, but like it doesn't grab the altitude like it does in the Sierra. It just blows right through it and keeps climbing, even though it's set to 9,000. Isn't everything? I didn't hear one. So you live without it. Living like a king. Ooh, babe, but I strongly doubt it. I did that, yep. Yep. I hit altitude hold mode to make it stop. Otherwise, it'll just keep going. Yeah, you can hit reset on there at the bottom. There should be a little thing that says reset. Wait till tomorrow. VS mode and climb, yep. I mean, I'm only operating it like the one in the Beach Sierra, where like if you're in the Beach Sierra, you can set that altitude on this and it'll catch it and stop. Like it's, I don't want to say like it's supposed to, because I don't know what it's supposed to do, but that's what it does in the Beach Sierra, you know? Like if I set this to 9,000, you get to 9,000, it stops. I'm just happy we don't have that big thing in our face. The heater. Look how good it looks out here, though. See, I think that haze slider is great, man. It really livens up X-Plane. Like, it doesn't have that ridiculousness. Yep, that's true, Sticky, and that may be something I'm doing wrong here. I don't know. I'll probably have to read the manual on that autopilot if it had, you know. I was just operating it the way that the Beach Sierra by FlySimAware that exists in, you know, it has the same G5 or a similar G5. And you can set this altitude to whatever and VS up and climb and it will just stop on its own. But I don't know, like, you know, obviously idiosyncrasies between sims and autopilots and planes and who knows, you know, like, I don't know. Right, the AP unit is different, exactly, so I don't know. Smacking bitches. Catch me with a thought. Yeah, see, so 156 ground speed you were asking about. Dope. It's me. It's a me. You sacrilegious. Yeah. I'm 32. 32, 24, 24. This is about what it cruises, 75% power cruise. I mean, she's just not as fast as the Duke. Never has been, never will be, ain't gonna be. It's probably just a little naturally aspirate. You know, this is, like I said, it's Comanche speed, man. It's 150, 160, Bonanza speed, you know, yeah. It's just outclassed by that as far as speed. Sounds good, though. Oxford Dictionary in my pocket. Right. It has two propellers, and so therefore, if it and what? This is the same. This is probably the same size as the Duke, right? Like roughly the same size? Yeah. Same size-ish, yeah. Who the fuck is Claude? Bum, bum. And Bobby Sue with nothing better to do. Yeah, you're over there going a different way than me, man. Me and you were I'm going right over Phoenix. Isn't what the Microsoft one? Claude, you mean? I don't know. Money and run. This is it. What the fax is. I am happy I got this plane though, man. I'm a fan of it. The people's taxes. That's Ibanez right there. I think I'm getting old, guys. I think I'm getting old. Like I don't use much Chat GPT in my life, you know, and I know everybody's using it these days and all, man. I'm just like, I think I'm letting things slip by me, guys. I think things are slipping by me. I think it's happening. I'm starting to say, well, I don't really need that, you know, like, I don't really need that. I think this is bad, though, man. I think it's bad, Automator. I think it's bad. Reverse or co-pilot Baines cam. Co-pilot. Man, it's really kind of crazy what map enhancement does for X-Plane. It's wild. And what makes it, what's wild about it is like the map enhancement for MSFS, even 2020, just seems to like not do anything. Like I never noticed a big difference. But this is huge. From 6 to man. I tell you, man, and Automator, didn't you say you've done some pretty extensive testing on auto ortho, custom ortho, and map enhancement? And map enhancement just in general seems to be better than all those other ones? I did get rid of Sim Heaven recently. Jury's still out on that. I'm not willing to say that it's better or not without it. Like, I do kind of feel like I might be missing some buildings without Sim Heaven that would be there if Sim Heaven was in my, you know. Yes, custom mesh is needed, yeah. Yeah, I think so, continuous ignition. I'm not willing to give up yet and say that I need it, but I might be leaning that way. Starting to feel like the places that I would go with it don't have as many buildings as they should. So I may have to re-download it one day. Like even right here, looking at the ground right here, this place where these buildings are, I just get this feeling like there's not as many as there should be. I don't know, like, so that's like, I need you to like explain to me what that, you mean like there's going to be some kind of new streaming, or what do you mean? What is next gen scenery mean? Because I'm a noob and I don't know. Maybe just use overlays, but not their models. See, and I don't know how any of that works or what that really, to be honest with you, Automator, I don't know what that means. I mean, you're talking, and I know that they have overlays, and I know that there's certain, but I don't understand like the process, the layers, I don't know what all that, like, I don't understand it. But see, like this to me looks like, I just think that would be better with Sim Heaven. Like, see how all this looks blankish? And like there's nothing, see how like there's there's no buildings right there, but there's obviously pictures of buildings. Like, I feel like it was better when I had Sim Heaven installed. I won't say totally complete, but better. So I may go re-download it and put it back in, because I'm feeling like I'm missing out. But yeah, man, I would love a November 8-1 Bravo Zulu livery or two. Hell yeah. But I want it to be like this vibe, like this like 70s Seneca vibe, you know, like, I don't know, like tube sock vibe, you know what I'm talking about? Like the knee-high tube sock vibe. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's a dope livery, but it's like the only one, and it's got that same problem that like the Beach Sierra has and the Learjet has. Like, I can't change the livery. You know what I mean? Like, I can't change the registration number. It's just that registration number, and I hate that. Like, I hate that. The tube sock, you know what I'm talking about, like with the stripes on the tube sock. You know what I'm talking about? Like that 70s tube sock vibe. You know what I'm talking about, kid? No, not poop sock, not poop sock. Tube sock. Like the knee-high socks with the stripes. No, not that. See, y'all can't ever just, you know. Higher definition shorelines, better mesh accuracy, more easily editable mesh, better hey, and you know what? I have to say, that's one of the biggest weaknesses is the shoreline accuracy. The definition of the shorelines looks like trash. You run up on a lake, it looks like a polygon. It looks a little silly. Also, I would say like the other weakness in my opinion is like grasses. Like nothing has grass or vegetation on it. It's just flat, untextured earth, which MSFS has the same problem. Like if me and another dude went out to some airport in Canada one day and loaded one up and then loaded the other one up, and they both have the same thing. It just looks like MSFS has found a way to sprinkle some grass on some things, but it still looks like a satellite image with nothing on it, you know? So it's not like that big of a difference, but I do think that that's like one of the weaknesses. Yeah, no ultra rise. See, now we're starting to get into like where we're actually in Phoenix, and this looks fine. Right? Like that all looks populated. On your little finger. Install microwave ovens. Takub. We want to be 7,000 at Takub. Wason. We want to be 5,600. That's all right then. Okay. This Zebo mod, they got someone in the back that needs to get some stuff checked. The toilet, the toilet be flushing every 5 minutes. You got to close the door, bro. You done been out there and you did something, you left the door open, you reach back there, you turn the door on, and you stop listening to these people's shit. I tried to tell him, man. It's probably Ibanez. You probably got Ibanez on that plane, man. He be dookie all the time on these planes. He told me he don't hold back nothing. Oh, I see what we're doing here. Buttonies. Yeah. IBS. Play them drums. Look, that looks great, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, you know, see, like right here, I don't feel like I need sim heaven, but felt like I needed it back there in that outer skirt area, you know. But yeah, I think it might be a put it back in, you know. Put it back in her. Look at the traffic down there, bros. And I always thought he was slightly concerned. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. The last thing you want to do is be on the toilet shitting and slightly concerned. That sounds terrible. I always kind of enjoy my dukes. That's disturbing. The Grand Dukes, yeah. I want my MTV. I guess we could have filed VFR, huh, Ibanez? There's PHX. Yeah, I mean, that looks decent. Yeah, I mean, this looks good to me, man. I love that slider thing, man. Like that to me game changes X-Plane. Having that haze adjustment or whatever you call it, game changer, man. I gotta get something to eat. I should just get a little snacky poo. Huh. I don't think I have any nanners, bro. Just eat raw provolone? Oh, ham and turkey and provolone. I don't think I have any of that stuff. Yikes. I'll go find something. I'm gonna go find a snack. I'll be right back.
Ew, gross.
All right, got a little chicken Sally Sammy. God, it's good. All right, take a little bit of chicken, like a chicken salad Sammy, put it on there, and then take a little bit of lemon pepper. Sprinkle it up on that chicken Sally. So good. Dude, you gotta try it. Or even whenever, like after Thanksgiving, and you're making turkey sandwiches, put a little lemon pepper on there. Oh, so good. Oh, so good. There's a guy named Airborne Geek on their Father's game. I just run his presets, man. Like, I figure that guy's smarter than me, and he spent more time figuring it out. Yep. He has a bunch of videos on it and shit on YouTube too. Like my peanut butter and cracker fix you? Where is my motivation? No time for motivation. Can't be stopped. Do what I want. You know what I mean? See, this is what I need to learn. Well, it's all visual here today, but if the frequency is 1117, we pop that in. 1117, right? I don't want to listen to that. Rock and roll and a fishing pole. Well, how do I, what? How do I change it? Yeah, I can't get it to work right. Like, it works, but it's all weird. I can't get this to work either. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to make me change that course. Like, how can I? Right click, forward click, none of that does anything. It just brings it back up. So I don't know. You think so? Okay, that worked. November 141 X-ray. Well, you're a baseball guy? I'm not really a baseball guy. I said that when we went to the Boston Red Sox game. It was like, I bet if I grew up somewhere where like they had baseball, I'd probably be into baseball. But like everywhere I've ever lived, there's no like, you know, they recently got a team here in the last like 10 years. But, you know, I think I would be more into it if I was like going to places where I grew up, you know, going to baseball games. So that's what I was wondering. I don't know if it does it for me or not. So I just did it myself. Ground is on in Tucson. Man, it's like they see us coming. That's so strange. Like, you would not think Tucson ground would be on right now. I just want to do things without him. I don't want to talk to this guy on the ground. Ew. Gross. IBS-ness. Who's famous? IBS-ness? Whoa, we're not blaming me. Continuous Ignition came up with that. We're not blaming me. Okay? We're not blaming me. I'm not taking the blame for that. I didn't make that up. No, sir. That's what you told me. I was merely repeating what you said. You shit and fart on planes. That's what you said. Like even on flights that are under 2 hours. Yeah, straight to jail, bro. I agree. Straight to damn jail, bro. I'll fart anywhere, just not on a plane. So I feel like, here's how I feel like, okay? So if it's a flight that is longer than 4 hours, then it should be totally okay to fart on a plane, right? Like that, like, bruh, I can't expect someone to be holding their toots in for hours and hours and hours, bro. Like that's uncomfortable and not fun for anybody, right? So I totally get it. But like, bruh, if your flight and really, unless you have a problem, he said it, not just on a plane. Yeah, holding it in is bad. But I just think that like, unless you've got an upset tum-tum and the flight is like 12 plus hours long, there is no reason you should be shitting on that plane. None at all, man. Like, unless you run across a problem, man. Like you ate something bad, you got a little poopy doopy. I get like you gotta do that, man. But like if you're just regular and everything's normal and you shit on that plane, bro, I just think it's like I've been on a boat out in the ocean for hours and hours and for days, man. You don't need to shit like how often do you need to shit, bro? If you get on a plane at 8 o'clock in the morning in Miami and you had your coffee, you took your doo-doo before you got on the plane, everything's cool, there is no reason you should be shitting again before you get off that plane unless you're flying to fucking Singapore. Yeah, no, if you're at the grocery store and you gotta take a dump, man, you can wait till you get home. You just immediately are like, fuck it, man, I got a dump. I'm going now, right here. I can't hold it back. I got to shit right now. No way. Nah, no. What the fuck? No, Nah, man, no. There is no reason that you can't wait 30 minutes to take a shit, bro. You got to immediately run to the damn toilet? Like we're immediately... Bro, I'm not duking at the fucking Winn-Dixie, bro. Unless we're having a problem. I mean, yeah, dude. Like, look, if that's what I'm saying. Like, if we're having like diarrhea or something, man, like, I'll do what I gotta do, bro. I'll take a dump what I gotta do. But like, no, there is no, like, if you're on the regular, everything's fine and shit, man, you just decide you're just gonna, I think that's extreme, bro. I think that's extreme. I just do. I don't think that you need to dump that bad. You'll be all right. You can wait 30 minutes till you get to the house. Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, man. I don't believe it. I have a hard time. I have a tough time believing it, man. I have a tough time believing that, like, you're at the Winn-Dixie and you're like, man, I bet I can count on one hand how many times I've had to take a shit at the Winn-Dixie, man. Like, how many times have you had to do that? Like, I just what situation would arise that would cause you to have to do that? Unbelievable. I think that's unbelievable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. I get it. I said that. Like, if you got a problem and we're having a little diarrhea, we're having an emergency poopy doopy, then you got to do it, man. But, like, most of the time you just move through your life, you probably shouldn't have to be dookying at the Winn-Dixie. I just say I think that's extreme, man. I don't believe that, like, that's a regular basis type of thing. It has to be like a situation. Like, we're in a situation. I mean, I get it. I'm not against if you're in a situation, bro, and you got a dookie, you got a dookie. I get that. But, like, having your regular dump at the Winn-Dixie is just crazy. I didn't say anything about peeing, number one. See, you're taking it too far. You're taking it too far. You pee, I think that's fine. But, like, your regular Dukenstein should not happen at the Winn-Dixie. It should not happen at the Winn-Dixie. It just shouldn't. Right. Daily Duker. No go. Surprise Duker. Totally acceptable. No, we're not running another poll. Really, unless there's some kind of surprise Duker problem, all Dookies should happen at work. In my opinion, like, you should always be pooping at work. You should be saving it for work. Yeah, I mean, pretty much, Fixie. Like, how many times have you been to the Winn-Dixie and had to dump? Seriously, like, that's a serious question. Like, how many times in your life are you at the grocery store and you're like, man, I just gotta go shit right now? Dozens and dozens of times? Never. That's unbelievable. I don't even believe that. I can't believe it. I refuse to. I don't accept it. Hi, babe. Hi. Right, when you're legit sick, Larry. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. You guys are on your own with that, man. I can't believe that you have been grocery shopping and had to take a dump dozens and dozens of times. Like, that's happened to you dozens of times. Oh, I can tell you right now, she ain't never dumped at the grocery store. No, I think that's, I mean, you know, I feel like that's a situation. But that's a situation that you would prefer to not find yourself in. Right, that's what I see. I think y'all are mixing it up, man. Like, if you gotta do it, I get it, man. But, like, typically, you should be able to get up in the morning, have your little brekkie, whatever. 10 o'clock in the morning, you go to the grocery store. You should be able to make it to the grocery store and back without shitting. Like, I just can't. I can't. But you literally just stated that you have had to poop at the grocery store dozens and dozens and dozens of times. To me, that's insane. That's wild. You have dumped at the grocery store 30 something times in your life. I don't know what to say, man. That seems wild to me. Seems wild to me, man. Seems a little extreme. But you only did that, Automator, because it was an emergency situation, right? Like, right. Like you didn't have like, you know, like, well, you know, I mean, like, I'm sorry, man, but I just think you could hold it a little bit, man. You don't need to like run into like, yo, my God, I got to dump. I'm immediately running into the bathroom at the Publix to shit. Like, I just think that's crazy.
Vertical track.
Beach day, but they have public restrooms. No, I mean, I guess if you know, but I'm not trying to do it. I'm not trying to do it. We gotta be in a situation, man. Like it's gotta be like I don't feel like it's like this. Oh my God, I feel a little knock. I'll immediately run to the toilet. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I don't need to like run to the toilet. No, you don't even have to immediately run home. I guess maybe my dumps are just not that emergent. Like I just feel like I'll be okay. Like I can wait till we get home. Like it's not that emergent of a situation that I need to take a dump at the Publix. I'm not saying you don't use the Publix restroom ever, but like that's wild. The ad just interrupted this highbrow debate. And like, I feel like, you know, if we're going to hop on a plane and it's going to be a 9-hour flight, right? Like, I'm going to do everything in my power. Well, maybe not everything, but I'm going to do my best to dump before I get on the plane, bro. Like, I am not trying to take a shit on that plane unless I just absolutely have to. I'm not doing it. All right, anyway, land all the lights on. That's crazy, man. I have. That's what I'm I think y'all are like, you're trying to misconstrue an emergent situation with what I mean is like, yes, I have pooped at the Publix, right? But like, not unless like it's like, oh my God, you know, I'm having a diarrhea problem or something like that. Like I'm not like, if it's just a normal dookie and we're just normal, there is no reason I can wait till I get to the house, man. I can wait. Tucson traffic's Seneca, November 8-1 Bravo Zulu. We are through 7,000 feet. We'll be coming in for the visual runway 12, Tucson.
Tucson traffic, Duke 0.
Duke
Bravo
is right.
Alpha, we're on a 4 mile
Duke is right.
runway 12 on the visual for full stop, Tucson.
Fitting that he's flying the Duke. Very fitting. Very telling.
Also, Duke 0 Bravo Alpha, we're going to wait until we fly back home to take a dump. FBO, we can't do that here.
Only if it's an emergency, sir. Oh yeah, I mean, when my kid was young, Zelda, she couldn't pass a bathroom. It was like a speedboat on the water. You can't pass a gas pump, right? She can't pass a bathroom. Can't pass a bathroom, bro.
Vertical track.
Vertical track. Couldn't pass a bathroom, man. Couldn't pass a bathroom.
Dookie 0 Bravo Alpha, short funnel runway 12, Tucson.
Dookie. I'll be honest though, I went down a rabbit hole of watching some hiking camping videos and I almost ready to go buy some gear and try it until one of them talked about their poop kit. Then I was like, nah, not burying my shit or carrying it around in a bag. So like we've done a lot. I've told y'all I've done a lot of offshore fishing, right? We've done a lot of offshore fishing and like when you're going fishing, bro, like the goal, unless you're going to be there for a long time, is to try not to shit on the boat, bro. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, you don't want to do that unless you have to. Like, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, like we're not trying to get up here and like, I'm not trying to have my morning Dukenstein like that, man. I think we're two totally different conversations here, though, man. I really do. Like, I think that the people that are supporting Dukin at the grocery store are misconstruing what I'm saying. Oh, she grabbed the glide. Woo, boy, that's a first. That's the first glide slope we've caught in this plane. That's pretty cool. Landing lights are on, taxi lights are on, mixture is full forward, props are full forward. Let's get her slowed down. Tucson traffic, Piper, November 8-1 Bravo Zulu, fully established on the ILS for 1-2. We're about 7 miles out, Tucson. All right, that's a flap 1. Let's drop this gear.
November 200 Bravo Alpha, we are clear runway 12. We'll be going over to ground. Dookie.
Your dog hates when you watch him poop? I'm surprised about that now. That's a little trippy. Look at that. We caught the glide slope for the first time in this plane. That's pretty cool. Is ground still on? Do we even know? Yeah, it is. I wish everybody felt that way, Automator. I wish everybody felt that way. I gotta put in my notes to add a dead zone to my yoke. See how that yoke is like bouncing around right there? I think if I added a dead zone, it wouldn't do that. I added a dead zone in MSFS and it seems to have fixed it. I need to do it in this.
500.
See how it like jerks? I think that's because of the lack of that dead zone, see? Like I'm not doing that, it's just kind of doing it, you know? All right, Tucson traffic. Seneca 81 Bravo Zulu down and clear, runway 12. You getting out of here, Automator? Run to a meeting? Okay, bud. All right, ground must still be on, so let's see what that frequency is. Landing lights off, strobe lights off, flaps are up. 12025. I really love flying this aircraft. It's my favorite piston twin, hands down. Yeah, I mean, I like it too. It's brand new to me, and this is only my second flight in it, but I do like it, man. I do like it. Tucson ground. This is Seneca 81 Bravo Zulu. We are down and clear of 12 at Alpha 7, looking for taxi to the FBO.
Seneca 81 Bravo Zulu, Tucson ground. Welcome to Tucson, safe parking.
We'd love somewhere at the FBO over there off Delta.
And Seneca Bravo correction 81 Bravo Zulu. Taxi the FBO Alpha Delta Rapid discretion.
All right, Alpha Delta to the ramp for our discretion. 1 Bravo Zulu. POH, what's that mean? I don't know what POH means. I just want more liveries, man. And there may be, like I said, there may be liveries for it that I don't know about, right? But I just want more than just like, it feels like there's only one with a November number, like the US side, of, you know, like a bunch of European liveries. And I just want, you know. Oh, okay. You did that? That's crazy. I really love this livery. I wish it could say November 81 Bravo Zulu on it, though. I'm loving this plane, though. She's a little sensitive on the brakes. I don't know if there's like a curve that I can add to X-Plane for my brake pedals or something. I thought I saw Conti talking about it, but I mean, she is super sensitive on these brakes, man. Like, super. This one's just that, you know, this one. Like, I love that vibe. Look how good it looks. I mean, it looks real. Like the dashboard looks really good, man. Here's Delta right here. Two really good sounding planes though, right? Like the Duke and the Seneca, both these planes sound so good. I don't know, I haven't determined yet, Prawn. I'm not gonna do another leg in this. If I do something else, it'll probably be a different plane. I know, and I know I'm like right up on the edge saying, you know, like, I need to just determine whether I want to do another, whether I want to stream more or do I want to turn it off. Are we touching tips? No. Dope. Dope! What you got? What you got, bro? See? Dope, man. What a vibe the sim is, man. Isn't it kind of crazy? I just think it's crazy that more people just don't get it, man. You think it's because people's attention spans are just not long enough to do this? You think that's what it is? Like, that's why nobody does this, or like they don't like it, and like Fortnite succeeds but this doesn't, you know, or whatever. So this is a freeware. I do want to check this out. That does not look great. I don't know. Bunch of mad dogs over there, it looks like. Oh, private jets. Okay. Not bad though. Especially if you're gonna fly GA into here, man. This is a nice little GA section. Nope, this is the free one. I need it too, bro. Thanks for coming out and flying, bud. No, you will not. I don't believe you will. I don't believe you will. I don't. Little triple. Little triple. All right, I think I'm going to get out of here, guys. Let's find somebody to raid out to. I don't know who I would raid out to. I know. Let's go say what's up to Adam Controls. He's at ATC. He's controlling Dublin Tower right now. So let's go say what's up to him. You guys might like this. He's a really great VATSIM controller. Lieutenant Bob, I know you're probably not still here, man. Thank you for the 10 months. Kurt, thank you for the bits. Giggity Boo, thank you for the 2 months. Dresh Riley, thank you for the follow. USPSA Jose, thank you for the follow. Jeffrey B, thank you for the giant emote. And Ivanez, thank you for the giant emote. We'll be back on Saturday with Seneca and Mad Dog. Seneca in South Florida, Mad Dog in Japan, and then of course the next week's streams. Y'all can see that in the Discord. You know what? Let's go say what's up to Henshaw, actually. So copy this raid message. Y'all go say what's up to Henshaw. I will catch you guys Saturday. That's it, guys. Peace, love, chicken grease. Catch you on the flip flop, homies.
Like a proper steakhouse. Oh.